hopefully it works. Gotta let YouTube do its thing. Does that, I will copy. Here, copy video URL. Just make sure that the URL. Just make sure that the URL. Okay, that should do it. Go ahead and start sending this out. See, make sure that I'm getting the link out. As much as I can. I have a feeling everyone's probably watching something else right now, but I figure I might as well just put out a bunch of links, see if anyone shows up. Just kind of hoping someone does. Thanks to the one person who's currently here. I have no idea who it is. Sorry, it's probably a little dull at the moment. I'm just putting out my stream stuff. Right, they should all be out. So I'm not sure if anyone is going to be watching tonight. Kind of hoping they do. I know I usually stream Wednesdays. Tonight's going to be the first time I'm doing this one. Well, the second time I'm streaming Darktide, but it's the first time I'm streaming the new update as soon as it came out. I imagine there's probably a lot of streamers showing off the update, so probably a lot more people better than me. Just better than me. Kinda hoping everything works out. Just make sure all the audio's still good. sure that this is capturing the correct thing. There it goes. So, welcome anyone to the Arbites update and the Battle for Tertium update. The Battle for Tertium is a free update that came out. The Arbites class is DLC. So we are going to go ahead and create one. Where to start? There's a lot of good chances. I know Cadia, if you start there, you get the unique eye color and some unique lines, especially for playing the Sharpshooter Veteran. But we'll go to Bronx. We'll start with the Tribune. Candidate Affinity, of course, because we're playing as the Arbites, so of course we have to be able to handle our trusty dog. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, we'll go with the female. Just because it's always kind of fun. And we'll try to make her not look like she got hit in the face with the ugly tree. It's not the most easy thing to do, this game, because for some reason they absolutely love just making people look terrible. Guess we'll go with that one. Yeah, we'll go with that color. Because we are not Cadian, we do not get those special eyes. So we'll go brown. Because I can't remember what any of these hairstyles actually look like. Yeah, I guess we'll go with this. Facial hair, none. Facial tats. Well, we're member of law enforcement, so I don't think we really get tattoos. None I can think of anyway. I know there was a good one I saw. I worked with the Ogren with. Yeah, that actually looks pretty cool. Go with that. Right, decently tall. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can fix the face a little bit better. Yeah, that actually looks a lot better. Let's go with green eyes.
The Lex Imperialis is more than law. It is holy wisdom, handed from the Judge of Terra to those who preserve order. It is not to be questioned or challenged,
Irish or Scottish,
but enforced unflinchingly and without fear. By bringing the Lex to those that have it not, we bring order to the Imperium.
Yeah, but at the same time, that feels a lot more like something the Zealot would be saying, rather than essentially the FBI or the CIA of the Imperium.
There can be no excuse for Lex breaking. Even the smallest crime begets disorder. Disorder
Okay, that's more Zealot.
begets heresy. And if heresy spreads,
The other
the
one sounds more
Imperium
like,
itself trembles.
An
Better
enforcer.
100, 1,000, 1,000,000 innocent souls face mercy sanction than one Lex breaker walk free.
The Lex Imperialis isn't perfect. Perhaps it was in Malcador's time, but the blood of humanity has grown a good deal thinner in the miserable millennia since. Nowadays, those who claim to uphold his codicils subvert as much as they secure.
I'm gonna go with this. Fatalist is kind of a fun one.
No, the Lex isn't perfect. But so long as it serves, I will serve it in turn. And through it, Terra and the Imperium.
Yeah, I think we'll go with that. And our good boy. Ooh, pure black actually looks pretty cool. We'll have to see about that pattern, though. Just go with the... I know it's supposed to be a mastiff, but at the same time, I kind of want to see if we can kind of make him German Shepherdish. I don't think we have the fur pattern for that, though. Okay, so this is the color of his skin underneath his fur, is what that is. No pattern? Okay, that looks pretty bad, but let's go with this. Ooh, what precinct? That's new. Okay, then the torrent, the hourglass. Oh, it changes our actual... It changes an effect. Which one? Yeah, I'll go with the fortress, because I know a couple of the assassination targets are fortress-based. But generally, this area is inside where more of the game takes place. It's kind of more around here. There's like 3 or 4 missions that take place in this area. So the torrent. Torrent has a bunch too. And yes, I know we can change this later, but I'm trying to figure out. I don't know what it means to have a precinct selection effect. Oh, it changes our trim. Okay, that's what it does. It changes the little trim on our I'll fit there. Yeah, we'll go with that. As for a name, I have no idea what kind of name we could put in. Randomization doesn't usually really make anything too fun. Screw it. I'll just go with my usual name for the moment. I can change it later when I figure out what I'm doing. I have no idea what we're going to call this guy. Call him Cadia. The planet fell before the dog. That would actually be kind of an interesting name. I could probably change it later, but nah. Oh, a maximum of 6 digits? Really? But some of these have longer than... I mean, like, look at that. That is a lot longer than 6 digits. Yeah, Harbinger is kind of a cool name for a cyber mastiff, though. So let's go ahead and play the prologue, see how this one starts out. Because all the others just start out on a prison ship. Oh, hello, Rannick.
Sir. You summoned me.
You have failed me, Ivan. All this time and still Atoma is not secured.
No one is more disappointed than I. There have been complications.
No more excuses. My time is running out.
So is yours.
What do you mean?
Atoma was always under Marshal Voltaire's jurisdiction. You have exhausted his patience. He has sent forces to restore the tithe.
You have failed your duty. We have all failed. Atonement will come only when the tithe is restored. We shall triumph in the names of our fallen, and of those who still uphold the Lex. This is the Marshal's command. This is how it shall be. This is the will of the Lex.
He doesn't have the authority.
He speaks for holy law. That is his authority. He will test you.
This ship first.
When do they arrive?
Now.
Right. So what's all this then?
Hello, Mora.
So this is the Morningstar. Atoma's last great hope.
Yes, you can pet the dog.
Not impressed. Inquisitor Grendel's reach greatly exceeds his
We can pet the
grasp.
doggo.
Still, Marshal Vorturn has ordered that we offer every assistance to this cause. We shall set an example to these individuals. We shall remind them what it is to serve the Emperor. rather than an Inquisitor's veiled agenda.
That's...
But first,
what the hell are you doing here?
avail yourself of the
I know you're
Psychanium
supposed to be on the
facilities.
Morningstar.
Refresh your combat skills. We must none of us be found wanting.
Well, time to learn how to play this class. What is our weapon? Yeah, we can't even get to anything for that yet.
Welcome to the meat grinder. Everything here may feel real, but don't worry, you won't get hurt. Not unless you anger Persephone. Don't be alarmed by my little puppets, but do shoot them, or hit them, a lot, with whatever weapon takes your fancy. They won't feel it. They're not real. They exist only so that you can learn more about me and about the weapons you carry. Stay as long as you like. Stephanie likes the company and the taste of your bloodlust.
I guess time to figure things out. Let's go, Harbinger.
You have the look of one soon to be dead.
Yeah, probably. And now we can see how long this screen will take. Oh, looks like they might have updated the time.
This is the Psychanium, a place of torture. I mean, training. Shall we start? You can chain light or heavy attacks in any order. Chain attacks have different angles of attack and damage properties.
Hey, come here. I know all that. I'm trying to figure out.
Some weapons have a powerful special attack. Others have a special ability that changes their next attack.
There we go. It is kind of nice to have that.
Pushing can stagger groups of enemies. Pushing requires stamina.
Yeah, but I need to figure out is how
Grenades can
to.
be equipped and thrown. Each class has access to different grenades.
Oh, that worked. So I guess we have Ash.
Your combat ability is a powerful tool for dire situations. Alerting your team to priority targets is very useful. You should try it.
Yeah, goodbye, sniper. Ah, please get it. Okay, so I have to double tap it very quickly.
Dodging allows you to evade range fire and melee attacks.
Now you son of
Enemy attacks initially damage your toughness. Once your toughness is broken, they damage your health. Additionally, enemy attacks will stagger and stun you if you killing enemies in melee replenishes toughness. Each nearby teammate also grants toughness regeneration.
Hi, bot.
That marks the end of basic training. You are now ready to serve.
Mostly just because I want to figure out.
Use armor-piercing weaponry and attacks to damage armored enemies.
I want to figure out some of the advanced things with this.
You can perform a unique follow-up attack after a push.
Oh, okay.
Medipacks and ammo crates can be picked up and deployed to aid your team.
This is kind of a nice shotgun, too. I think it's a bullpup design shotgun.
Ammo crate!
Get up.
teammates can be helped up. Incapacitated teammates are captured by the enemy, but corruption is caused by certain attacks, items, or being downed.
Oh, there you go.
Corruption reduces maximum health. If you are downed when the last segment of your health bar is corrupted, you are incapacitated and captured. Health can be restored and corruption cleansed at Medicaid stations. Medicaid stations have limited uses. Indicated. Dangerous enemies can be tagged to alert your team. World markers can be placed to help coordinate your team's tactics. Sprinting helps avoid range fire. Crouching while sprinting performs a slide. Sliding helps evade attacks, similar to dodging. Closing with ranged enemies forces them to stop shooting and engage in melee combat.
Nope.
When ranged enemies are shot at, they flinch, becoming suppressed. Suppressed enemies try to take cover and will not fire back. Enemy ranged attacks cause suppression,
thank you.
making it harder to land accurate shots. Get out of the line of fire to restore accuracy. This marks the end of your advanced training. You now know everything you need to survive.
Good. Yeah, it's kind of nice that I have 12 views already. Thanks to whoever decided to pop in. Time to get to work.
Oi, Moro! I've heard you've been interfering with some of my shipments!
Are you prepared to bring judgment to this benighted world? Good.
I'm just mostly hoping this guy's not going to be a problem for Lady Alice. I like her character too much. But the other thing we're getting to do is go over to this one.
Soldiers of the Blessed Emperor, I am Hestia Prime, a daughter of Messalina and representative of the Holy Inquisition. It is my solemn duty to stand in witness to your deeds and to record the penances you undertake. History shall remember the martyrs who fell in Atoma's defense. May Saint Messalina walk ever beside you in the Emperor's light. Though it take a lifetime of blood and strife, Atoma shall be free.
That's probably gonna take longer than that.
Tell me of your deeds, so that I may record them.
Well, I can tell you right now, I'm not gonna be getting a few of these. Like, I'm definitely not gonna be doing a Havoc. Not with this character. Probably not gonna get Unseen Assassin, because I'm not running around as a Zealot right now. Complete missions, easy enough. Fight the good fight. Most of these will be fairly easy. Except for the ones that are prove your worth, that kind of stuff. Oh, on Damnation threat. Okay, never mind. That actually could be the most difficult stuff you have to do on your own. The private missions, which I'm still trying to figure out how to deal with. Well, it could be actually pretty interesting to figure out how all this works.
To glory.
Let's see. Got a shock maul. Got my shotgun. Yeah, we'll go with that. Frame. Do I have any new ones? Oh, I had the Mind Wanderer, of course. Stuff from Horatius' Blessing. Just get rid of all these little notifications. They're honestly kind of annoying. There we go. Well, let's go with this. Insignia. Well, I don't really have any. I don't have any, like, really rare special stuff. Like, I don't have any of these. Acquire a bunch of stuff for that. But as we are now, go to 21st Recon Observatory. Emotes. Stance. Well, we only have the one at the moment. That'll be a nice one. And title, yeah, I have a few. I have Remembrancer, which was probably the most difficult to get at the moment, but, you know, stuff like this, no, I don't think I would be getting those in a very, very long time. And as things are, because, guess what, this character is not a reject, so we don't get the reject title. Let's go with Explorer. Masteries. Oh, the combat axe is all the way up. Oh, we also have a tactical axe. See, these ones I finished. Almost like all of these except, oh, hello, that's new. Subjugator pistol and a riot shield? Nice. Crusher, the Arbites shock maul, I think I have. Yep. I don't know if there are marks for it. Let's go ahead and attach something to it. Just because it's fun to slap people around with something attached to your weapon at times. And we have the shotgun. And our talents, we don't have any at the moment. Okay, what does this actually do? Arbites grenade is essentially just a frag. Wow, they really changed how this outfitry looks. It looks completely different from the others. I do like that it doesn't lock off that center one and then say, hey, screw you, you have to deal with it. So our mastiff counts towards unit coherency. That's actually pretty nice. That means you'll constantly have at least some toughness regeneration. 15% damage taken to enemies within range. And there was a thing about having that active for a long period of time.
Still alive? Then the rest don't matter.
Let's go ahead and try out our first mission. And of course, we're going to be seeing a lot of other people with these.
The mission terminal provides intel concerning where our diligence is required.
Yes,
we are few, and our strength spread thin. To prevail, we must fight alongside these rejects.
Except I'm not a reject.
However distasteful it may be to do so. Restoring the Lex to
I am the Lex!
Means walking along a dangerous road.
Honestly, I can't do a good Stallone
impression. It may be that none of us
I will never be able to do a good Stallone impression.
That is to be expected. Go forth. Atoma cries out for judgment. We shall provide it. This is the will of the Lex.
Will we? Campaign 1. Only an uprising? Really? That's all I can do? Okay. I'm sorry, I'm so used to playing on Heresy or higher. I am not used to playing at a super low level. is going to be very strange seeing this. Yeah, well, it's doing that. We might as well look at some of the stuff we can get. Okay, that's cool. What is it? Stagger monstrosity. Did I just replace my dog's entire head with that? That doesn't look that good. And I might as well just ready up. Because if I am correct, which I think I am, we're going to have a long load time.
I reckon the best thing to do is throw you in at the deep end, so enjoy it.
Oh, thanks, Morrow.
Control the bulk of the transit mover network running through Chasm Station. Moving supplies, personnel, the works. You're going to redirect a train carrying an arch heretic and ambush him on the platform. Got it? Then let's find out what you're made of.
I've done this one mission so many times, but I always do it on higher difficulty. I'm not used to doing it on level 1. It's gonna be weird. Yep, got the Arbites squad going in. Okay, it's highlighting there. Let's see if I can change that. All companions. Own companion.
Kill one random heretic,
There we
nothing
go.
changes. Kill 1,000 random heretics, raises your smile, but that's it. But kill the right one, it brings their operations to a screaming halt for a bit. We can use first up, head for the marketplace. You can splice into the train scheduler from there.
I need a long-range weapon.
For the Emperor!
An efficient flow!
Alright, Arbiter, let's do it.
We don't generally go in by the front door. Case in point, you'll need to use the ventilation tunnels to reach the market.
I would really rather have a longer range weapon. I miss my rifle.
Once down, there is no return.
Whatever you say, Judge Dredd.
Grenade!
Down you go. That I'll take as soon as I can actually get it. There we go. It's a little better.
You don't want to be alone out here.
Down you go. Oh, good work, buddy.
If that's the maintenance bay, you're on the right track. Keep it moving. Work as a team and you'll pull through.
Now,
Okay, so the skull in this area is actually pretty easy to do. You just have to find all the valves. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to go around to all the valves.
I need to get back to the squad.
Yes, literally all of them. Grenades. Looks like we're about to have company. get it, Harbinger. Kick his ass.
Pressure airlock tells the hive maintain integrity in the event of a disaster. I can't clear you to proceed unless you're all in position.
Yeah, that's right. Kick his ass, buddy. Rip his throat out. Yes, like I said, we need to get all the valves in this area. Because that is the only way to turn off the steam to the valve over here. Don't think there's one over here. And there we go. Door's open. That's how you get the skull in this one.
Go there.
Okay, it's electrified. That's neat.
For the Emperor!
That's the splice point down there. Get the data interrogator in place and let it be more work. They're unreliable and prone to needing restarts.
Oh,
if that happens, one of you work on the fix and the rest watch their back. Got it?
Yeah, because if you get hit once by a melee attack, it interrupts the entire thing and goes through again. Unless you're an Ogrin, in which case they is ignore it.
Get in the data stream.
Here, let's breakers!
Beat the wheel of the legs.
Keep their heads down, I'm reloading!
Aquila, operating.
You got it! System screen!
Nuncio Aquila out and running!
Culmination.
Uplink back online. Well done.
Get him, boy.
Pick up.
Almost. Hold your positions.
Oh, he's on it. Okay.
No more trouble! That!
I hear a flamethrower.
At last. Get the revised schedule uploaded and hope we can make up for lost time. Right. That's the easy part done. Next up, Chasm Terminus and our unlucky arch heretic. In case you were wondering, so far I'm not impressed. Not one of you know Opus would last a day on Armageddon. Lucky for you, Atoma's a much softer billing. With a bit of luck, you might last long enough to be useful.
Or we'll die often. Plastic.
That heretic is unforgivable.
Vigilance would have prevented this.
I wonder how the enforcers get along with the Arbites. I think the same. You know, the Arbites are more elite, but they're still essentially the same class.
Toughen you up.
bash everything with a giant hammer. I'm surprised we haven't run into a monstrosity yet, but then again, we are only on level 1.
Judge above all! Protect us!
I am the hammer of the leg! Boom!
Catechise the station. If they'd done their job right, they'd have weeded out the heretics before this went sideways. It always falls to the soldiers to clean up other folks' mess. Fancy you, I guess.
Well, we are the ones on the ground,
There's
Morrow.
Chasm Station. Get yourselves inside.
Get his ass!
I want them dead!
Ah, get off me. Thank you.
To me!
My thanks!
It's always going to be like this for the first little while. Everyone's going to be playing the new class. I do like this shotgun. It's actually pretty good. Alright, 6, 7, yes. 9.
I thought you would say ruthless.
I was being tried. We should use that ammunition.
Medicaid station!
Grenade!
Hey, we haven't used a grenade
I
yet.
see stairs!
Keep going. You're on the wrong side of the station.
Just take the combat stim instead of clarity since I'm not really
There's
using
always
my
a
ability
strange
yet.
smell on the air. Have you noticed?
It's the scent of death. Embrace it.
Start sharp. The main event's still to come. I hope you're ready to fight.
It was kind of funny watching 3 of those guys attacking at once.
They're in cover! Flush them out!
You. Somewhere. Bye! Oh, I love when Ragdoll puts his stuff quite right and just flying.
That's the platform elevator, so get down there and end this. You can't take
My
the
guess is
target
it
one-on-one
might
to work
be slightly
together.
attached to the
Teamwork,
FPS.
got it?
It's just because mine's oddly low, it seems to be causing more Ragdoll issues. I don't know why it's low. It shouldn't be. I was getting perfectly good frames last night.
Ammo crate!
For Atoma!
For the next!
For the Emperor!
Ammo crate!
There's the Sanctuary Redactor's target. Take him out.
Detonating barrel! Look out!
Hear the will of the left! That's the judge!
Oh, nice. Got my stub revolver. What do I get? Give me a combat axe. Thanks, guys.
That could have gone tidier, but she got the job done. Putting the traitor lieutenant down in the dust has thrown the occupation of Chasm Station into disarray.
Yeah, now I've got 129 frames per second. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Breaks my heart. Vanguard elements of the Mobian 21st are moving in even as we speak. As for you, seeing as you're still breathing, Explicator Zola was the word.
Alright, Brute, what do you got for me? Oh, after this.
An operative lives or dies by their weaponry, but the supply situation's dire, so we use whatever we can get our hands on. I've cleared you for access to the Armory Exchange. From there, you can requisition reconditioned weaponry recovered from the field. Be sure that you're always carrying the best that's available.
I don't have the money for that quite yet.
Looking for a specific weapon type? Put in a request with Quartermaster Brunt, or one of his servitors. What you get won't be top of the line, but it should cater to your tastes.
Assignment Reclamation Zone 15A.
Here to serve.
Alright, what do you got, buddy? Yes, I need a higher trust level for these. I've already maxed those out. Bunch of Triado guns. I don't know if that's better or worse than what I already have. Let's look. It's a little bit better.
Transaction confirmed.
Yeah, no, I can't get any of the good stuff yet. That. Gonna keep the shock wall for now. Have my shoddy. It's not really gonna matter what I pick right now. Let's see. Oh! Use enemies. That'll be useful eventually. Definitely need that. Damage against suppressed enemies. Yes. And replenish flexibility on kill. Yes, that's going to be very useful.
I promise I won't
Of course I can't do those yet. I want to, but I can't. So, we need to do campaign 2. I just wish I could go higher. I don't like playing on such a low difficulty, it's too easy. It's not fun unless I'm taking real damage.
Tertian can't fight without a sustainable water supply. So guess what the heretics have gone after? The trouble's confined to a single silo, for now. The heretics are pumping their poison in from there. Get down there and deal with the demon, by any means necessary.
And Arbites squad again. Oh no, we actually have someone else with us. We have a zealot. Hello, mutant. Thank you.
That should keep the mutant quiet.
You will not return this way.
For the neck!
That's what's left of the water cartel.
Yes!
Nothing lasts forever. Except the master of mankind.
You know what to do! Muty cleansed!
I'm not entirely certain how far the distance is between influence range kill and range kill. Especially using a shotgun. So I'm pretty sure most kills at any range with a shotgun count as close range.
You cover me, I cover you.
Agreed.
But do not shoot me!
They do not stray into my sights.
I love how many of them are just little red analogs.
Are we ready to advance?
For Atoma! Drag them down!
You don't want to be alone out here. I hear that you consider yourself innocent of all charges.
Yes! That's not the same thing if you can.
Thank you for the confession. I'll be sure to log it.
Oh, aye. I'm sure you'll live long enough to do so.
I need to remember how to stun enemies.
Moving to fluff them out! Grenade!
I want them dead! Woman's gone!
I crossed that bridge more times than I care to recall.
We're surrounded! What happened to the others? Really tough.
That's not even a proper horde. Way too easy on this difficulty.
December, give the dead about it. Remain vigilant. Watch every shadow.
Soon as you call that elevator, you'll get company.
For the Emperor!
Let's go beat him up!
Close! Repeat! Execute!
Going down. Get his ass!
Cheers for that lot. Continue with the mission.
This way! For Atoma!
Intel suggests that some kind of demon is responsible for the disruption to the water supply. Relic will tell you that the creature lives somewhere out in the hourglass, and this is only a piece of its being. I'm not convinced, but be ready for anything.
So my guess is the War for Tertium parts are all just introduction to how each gameplay type functions.
Ammo! Status unclear.
Cut through Ragtown. The silo's not far now.
Medicaid station!
That should keep the mutie quiet.
And baby's true servants of the throne, not its hangers-on.
And who do you include amongst these hangers-on?
The Commodore, the ship mistress, their
A
kind.
hollow statue! Even in darkness, the god everywhere light guides us!
Stop taking my kills!
Nothing short of a mass purgation by exaction squads will restore the
That is not our decision. Our duty is decreed. Stand witness to its fulfillment. This is the will of Alex.
Rapper got away, so where's
The next! Fight! Got a sight!
Good boy.
This is not good. We're missing a body.
red and black ones seem to help.
Silo's close. Get it done.
Medipack! Kill! Bring that meeting down!
Die, heretic!
This is not how I saw my career unfold.
I heard you. Where are you?
Trap a judge! Sanction that mutiny!
The muti's no longer a problem.
You're there. Flush the system and drive out the demons. Don't let it get the better of you.
Of course they started it without actual characters there. Why am I not surprised?
Killing one isn't enough. Find the others.
Listen up, Lex Breakers!
Abandon me and I will!
Blast demonic growth. Destroy it.
I expect better from you.
Heavy gunner!
Crouch it!
Bastard dead! I'm afraid! Grenade fire! They can't stay in cover!
That worked.
Success is within our grasp! Judgment is here, Lex Breakers! Reloading!
Here we go.
Face me!
For Atoma! Nuncio Aquila out and running!
Show me how to do that!
Get out of here, Mazosi. Yeah, we got the shredder. Oh, now we get an infantry auto gun.
It's starting to look like there's more to all this than some renegade guardsman wielding a grudge.
You fucking think?
Not sure what those things were, but you can be sure it's going to be trouble.
Dude, you were in the battle farm against...
Still, clean water's flowing again, and you've given the heretics
one of the
running
three.
The eye into the bargain. We'll get the
One of them was
silence
literally
secured.
against the
Hopefully
god
that's
of
an
war.
end of the matter. I've cut
Come on,
you
the
the
blood
necessary clearance for the commissary. You've earned it.
Alright, so now we've got the commissary. Which I am trying to remember what is. Oh, that's the shrine. Oh, right, the commissary is, a little spare stuff like this over here.
Alright, mate. What can I do for you?
It's kind of funny that they have nothing for, the Arbites here. Everything's still just normal. And of course, I don't think there's anything here for the new weapons.
Take it easy and try not to die, alright?
Right.
There's a vast cogitator array hidden in the torrent. The heretics use it for gathering intel, so let's exploit that. Security's no joke, but some of the ex-cartel, now Mobian lucky gun hands, will have today's cipher idents. Soon as you're inside, feed the data package into the array. They'll never know what you've done until it's too late.
Thanks to the 3 current viewers.
For the legs! This is a place of poverty, but it must still answer to the legs.
The cartel laid down the law here for decades. The Emperor's light barely flickers in the torrent.
Better to drown the sector than contest it. The inhabitants must scrape an honest living from the filth. Many fail.
There should be cipher items in the bazaar. Head that way and scan for them.
you're not. You're digging a grave. Your own.
Died in a place like this. Gunfight between two killer gangs, and I got caught in between.
Get back! Exploding barrel!
Let everybody else handle the understairs case. What I don't like is how little ammo this shotgun has. The standard combat shot, he has more ammo.
The leg breakers have found their turret! Keep up! I will not
Ragtown's where the heretics really got their claws into the water cartel. It all went downhill from there.
Yeah, I bet.
Yes, wander off.
See where the cartels weren't exactly thrilled with how much money. To be fair, I still have no idea where the skull is on this level. Actually, I think it's above us. No, but I will take this.
We can't come back from this! The Hound won't trouble us now! The Hound won't trouble us now! This is with me. Regretfully, no one else is. Return to the strike team! Beauty is gone!
By the left! Hold your ground!
Grab some cover! Dig in!
Trader's Row, where someone's always buying if you're selling. No questions asked.
No, of course not.
This is your last warning! Bring that beauty down!
I could be pretty worried about just the shadows.
I am very, very alone.
No, we're not. There's enemies all over the place. Oh, hi.
Medicaid station!
Time to begin your search. Be as rough as you like, they can't feel it.
quick sweep. Do not stray.
Hounds closing in! Stay alert!
There are answers in this place, but you will require your auspexes to find them. What are you waiting for?
Scan complete. Readying for next phase.
The servo skull is waiting for your data upload. Cipher ident acquired. Crypt key access granted. Proceed to elevator.
Soon as you call that elevator, you'll get company.
We always do.
Listen up, Lex Breakers!
Search the spider forward!
Reloading!
Search the spider! One of us! We count my judgment!
No fears for that lot. Continue with the mission.
I trust these rejects are performing within acceptable parameters, Augustine?
Yes, at least so far. You can expect my full report later.
Excellent. A little light reading to add to the pile, no doubt. The Emperor protects.
I see a gunner! Search the spider is 106 inside!
The cartel's ragged king used to bring traitors out here and throw them over the side.
In the head, a fine placement.
That one!
Beauty down!
The Lex is the Lex!
Everyone pay attention and group up as soon as you can.
For Atoma! Throwing grenade! For the Emperor! Target the Postmaster!
Mental!
Locked up tight. Help you solve that spider ident. Can't upload while the security stacks are running.
Your judgment embodied, Lex mate!
You would be lost without me! Trapper! Target!
Analysis recommends data retrieval at this site.
As you say, Ed. What kind of KXT?
You know what to do! The burn is dealt with!
Data stream. Acceptable quality.
Up your legs! In your face!
The interrogator refuses to work. Recommence. Data link back online. You are not a complete failure. Well done, I suppose. I want them dead! Do try not to make a muddle of this task, varlets.
Brilliant bombard!
That should stop the bombs! Do not disrupt the flow of data again.
Oh, good. It's something different this time.
The Omnissiah favors us. Resuming uplink. Data stream. Viable. You have somehow succeeded in resolving the issue.
The judge of Terra's justice!
You have successfully reconnected. Now maintain connection.
Stand well clear! Clearing the crowd!
Data
Yeah, I know, I'm
interrogation
sorry.
imminent.
I keep taking your kills. Time to go.
Come on back. You're done.
Grenade in play!
Speak Matador's will!
There we go. Now we can talk about this better. Sword shield. Nice, get that. Oh, we get a ranged weapon that does some pretty decent damage.
Would you look at that? Another successful mission. I guess Zola might have been right about you after all. The Water Cartel's certainly seen better days. No tears from me. Nasty fighters from what I've heard, so it's just as well we're not taking them on at the same time. Still, they can rest easy knowing they've helped us feed the heretics a bunch of bad intel. Should make things easier for us in the coming days. I can't argue with that.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. And go to the fences, gather what we got. Oh, and we have this. And as we can see what they were. Now, this actually gives you a chest armor. See, that's... how does that even work? Let's go ahead and that. Start leveling the shoddy. Range damage boost. Remote detonation. I'll take shock mine and the regular grenade. So all the RBA's grenade does is increase it by 1. That's completely useless. I wonder if that one's locked specifically because I went with Razor Jaw Augment. So because I upgraded my mastiff, I can no longer do the achievement that, or I can no longer do the talent that removes my mastiff.
How may this humble you?
Oh, come on. Yeah, she doesn't see that coming, I guess. Pretty normal. Because on one hand, I shouldn't really be surprised. I mean, that was pretty cool. But that's probably the best one.
operative.
Axe. There it is. Maul and suppressor.
Purchase approved.
Let's help there.
Clearance granted.
So the Vigilant Autogun... Oh, the infantry one, that's right. It has slightly different ability.
Transaction approved.
I'll grab a couple of different weapons. Switch all these over just so I remember I have them. This operative. Alright, let's move on. Oh, now I can start doing the other ones. But I still can't increase how much damage I do. I can't increase my mission skill or my mission level. I wonder if I had to complete the campaign before I can do that. It is weird there's a campaign, period.
Radix identified a target that wants eliminating. The target's turned an enforcer station into a private bolt hole. Ironic or what? Go in through the sewers, find your way up to the streets, execute the target, don't let me down.
We will not return this way. Barrel is about to detonate!
Headshots! Nice! I was wondering about talking to Brahms. See if I could get a transfer.
Look at that! How do you suppose it stays up?
Fine old place, ain't it? Slippery floors, rumbling echoes, and a smell you can cut with a knife.
Stable barrel! We have Renegade!
Yes! Do you see them? Someone call for a boat! We need Omicron launches interception!
Okay, this is your way into the hub.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go right into that fire.
Engagement! Capo on Toro!
Ascenders deploying. Stay alive until then.
Nuncio Aquila out! Can't let them pin us here!
It'll be interesting going back to my site and seeing how they interact with these characters.
Show these heretics the folly of breaching the Lex Imperialis.
A brief lesson, inked in blood.
Any of the skulls were on these maps. I only know where a select few are and how to get to them.
What up, or you'll answer to me? Grenade!
Even the air here is corrupt.
Polarity step! Sense in that mutie!
I am fairly certain that I just stepped in something vile.
I have no doubt of that. I am filthy to the knee.
Only the knee? Ha! You have been taking it easy.
We shall be hip before long.
Don't have full memories of the enforcer station. There's always time to fix that.
That's one!
The water cartel drove the enforcers out years ago.
The bomber has been attended to.
Accept it gladly! No surrender! Grenade fly!
Ammunition! Make it count!
Medicaid station!
Once we're down, we're down!
That's good work from us, and I don't mind saying so.
I really think that's a good idea.
Gunner! Red gunner! In it!
Really do what you want, dog. Oh, lots of ammo. Yes, yes, I'm coming. Do a little jig.
Get yourself to the elevator. He's waiting for you.
Oh, I just thought of what name I could have used. I am not a clever fox.
Bomber! Find cover!
Let's see. The skull's in there. I don't recall what I have to do to get it. I don't even know how you're supposed to get over there.
I should get back to the squad. One step at a time, and with both eyes open. My speciality! Thank you for noticing.
That's where we need to go.
That Medicaid station may assist.
Your crypt key can now access the elevator.
Say what you mean, but our situation makes you feel alive.
I prefer a bit of peace and quiet, if we're choosing.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were taking your sweet time down there. Reminds you of happier days, does it?
Hardly. I'm glad to have put my past behind me.
They always say that. It's never true.
For the left, I'm okay!
Someone's looking for a thumping!
Yeah, you.
Speak, Markador's will!
Too easy. No, it's pressure too. They gave us a combat axe.
It seems that for once, dear Augustine did not exaggerate. There's one arch heretic fewer among the living. May the celebrations begin, etc., etc. I understand that the surviving water cartel have taken the opportunity to remonstrate with the heretics. I do so like a brawl with no winners. But don't even think that you'll be resting on your laurels. You're still scum, but you're useful scum. In fact, I think it's time you introduced yourself to Hadron. I'm sure she's going to simply adore you.
She generally does. But KX-9's way better. Oh, now I have Malice Threat. Now I can start doing stuff.
The weapons you bear are not mere tools of war. Serving as their custodian offers fulfillment you do not deserve. Steep yourself in the precepts and rituals of Holy Mars. Open yourself to the Omnissiah, and perhaps, Varlet, your diligence will be rewarded. With a glimpse of what these relics once were and might be again.
Actually powerful.
Let us explore the mysteries of the machine god together. After all, we have a little time before your execution. Let the machine god's blessings be teased forth.
Yes. Sacrifice to those. The only thing I don't have here is, of course, the Exterminator shotgun and the Subductor shot pistol, which I can't get to yet. Toughness, melee damage. Those. Go over to here. Yeah, I know I need one more level. Yeah, I'm going to switch up to the stub level for right now. And we are going to make that a class. And let's make a second class where we change the talents. Let's see. This one will be the Explodey class. Alright. Time to go work on the next one, and hopefully we can upgrade the difficulty now. Yes, give me my Malice difficulty. Give me the good stuff.
Tonight, you're indulging a bit of anti-hydroponics. Killing the phage tree and block larynx. That means getting up-to-the-minute data on the current interaction of the blight to facilitate the creation of what Magos Kareem calls a blessed...
Looks like his grandfather's Geo Robotnik there.
You don't ask me, that's what I was told. You've got the easy job. I've got to play nice with some of Tertium's nobility. Rannick's idea.
16 current viewers. Thanks, everyone, for showing up. I have no idea what's going on, but thank you.
For Atoma!
For the Emperor!
Time to go murder stuff.
Claimed these were his best operatives. I must say, they don't look it.
Their records are impressive, Excellency.
Do not speak out of turn, novitiate. Indeed, I do not understand why you are present.
Because no one likes you assholes.
Rannick's protege.
Good, because I've got a mission to run. Out and running!
they can, it's just a lot more difficult. And the only reason they even brought up the shotgun here is because it's going to be crazy.
Live in such places. I know this all too well. We should pity them. Heresy spreads out of neglect as much as we.
I need to reload! Barrel's going to go! Nuncio Aquila out and running!
Now it's a little bit more of a threat.
I fear that this squalor took root before the invasion.
Surely it falls to us to restore hope.
I don't think anything you're going to say is going to change these people. They're a bunch of witch assholes who have no idea what's actually going on. Sounds familiar, don't it? Yeah, let's stick with cockpits too.
Hot's house nearby!
The door is open.
To be alone is to die.
Safety in numbers, folks. Group up.
Come on. Get over here, Remus.
Flamer dead! Show these heretics the folly of breaching the Lex Imperialis.
I suspect that they will not appreciate the lesson.
No,
Quarantine zone looks as welcoming as always.
There are times when I almost like it down here.
I suppose there is a certain refreshing simplicity to our duty.
Advance, kill. Advance, kill. Simple is certainly one way to put it.
Simple and satisfying.
Let's see what a servo skull finds.
Where's it going?
Alright, this is the scan location. Get your auspices out and hunt down what we came for.
Oh, once we actually get there.
The scan is complete. What now?
Right, that's the lot. Return to the servo skull. Damn, that's not enough. Get out there and find more targets.
This really isn't safe.
Of course, we're probably not even going to get to any of the monstrosities until later. Okay, I think the grenade charge.
Servo skull's off on a wander. Stay with us.
Recharge it.
All specs is ready? Good, because I want every scrap of intel you can find. You won't find anything else. Upload your data to the servo skull.
Oh, Rosto's going to come over
We're
here.
not done yet. Scour this area for anything interesting.
Already working on it, Rannick. Or Morrow.
fight, Sergeant Major.
Here, you got a good eye. Time to move on, team.
The door is open! Proceed! By the legs! Hold your ground!
Judge them all! No exceptions!
Any idea where they were?
Vigilance lapsed, and now these citizens are dead. Emperor have mercy. In my opinion, hindsight is a currency much.
Righteous indignation only comes things up.
Oh, the flag over and down there.
I have seen worse, but not more. You know what to do. This blade open is unstoppable. Unyielding. Remember, I won't last long. Judgment is...
Oh, God damn it.
Help me! Pity's sake!
Get me back in the fight!
Let go, Gren!
Oh, we're gonna have to redo that. Gun. Awesome, I'm getting a shotgun that does more damage, period. Alright, let's go see if we can get a better gun. Or honestly, I think we can just make one.
Let us scour away old scars and awaken new purpose.
Oh, I can't even use that thing. We'll consecrate this thing.
Splendid. Our prayers have been answered. I trust you are pleased, Varlet.
Yeah, mostly.
Praise the Omnisire. It is done. And what do we have here? The machine god is most generous. The work is complete.
And there we go. Thank you, Hadron, for giving me a better weapon. Let's go with this. Because this shotgun is essentially no longer useful. I need a better one.
Expect great things.
What do you got?
My service is fulfillment.
We do not have a shotgun somehow. Not that one. This. There we go. Now I have one.
Goodbye.
Now back over to Hadron.
I can improve your armaments if motivated. Interesting. A new marvel is awoken. And what do we have here?
There we go. Now we have a shotgun worth using.
Praise the Omnisire. It is done.
Get everything to a far more useful state.
Our prayers have been answered.
To experience? No, we're going to go much higher than that. But I also don't have the dimensium for it. You are going to have that. This one's going to have the shock maul. And our big exterminator. Alright, let's go try this again, now that we have better weaponry.
Tonight, you're indulging a bit of anti-hydroponics. Killing the phage tree and block larynx. That means getting up-to-the-minute data on the current iteration of the blight to facilitate the creation of what Magos Kareem calls a blessed unguent of shriving. You don't ask me, that's what I was told. You've got the easy job. I've got to play nice with some of Tertium's nobility. Rannick's idea, bastard.
Yeah. The nobility that left everybody to die. Alright, let's try this again.
If this strike team's appearance is of any indication, this mission is already a failure. Their records are impressive, Excellency.
Your opinion was not courted, Novitiate, nor your presence wanted.
Interrogator Rannick bid me attend on his behalf.
All friends now, are we? Yeah, nice.
Where'd you come from, Harbinger? How did you even get over there?
Please tell me your name, Cad Pig, doesn't stand for Cadian Pig. Please tell me, because I have a Cadian hater in my VC right now, and he's giggling. Thank you. Makes fun of Cadia any chance he gets. Comes to me with bags of sand for gifts.
These riches out long ago.
The Emperor loves them still. Even if others do not.
Here, let's breakers!
There we go.
You're not thinking. Listen up, let's breakers!
Accepting glass!
Target that gunner now!
Medicaid station! It appears... Get back! Explode!
That's gonna go.
Red gunner!
Might also just be time-based and things kind of
Poxmaster! Kill it!
What a wretched place. A demolition order will be required.
Because that's where the skull
The
is.
inhabitants were forgotten. Little wonder they grew desperate.
But I also have no idea what to hit to make this work.
We can't abandon pragmatism. If everyone is subject to sanction, mercy or otherwise, who will uphold the Lex?
Verily, the Lex does not bend, but we must.
I don't know.
The door is open. Trusty! Duty!
I have no idea what to do for that one.
That should keep the mutie quiet.
Group up, people!
It's kind of funny how we still went with the
Join up with one
same
another.
coat pattern.
Form a group. The quarantine zone looks as welcoming as always.
Come on, up we go.
This is your stand-up. Pull your servo skull and get me some nice samples. Let's see what a servo skull finds. Servo skull's off on a wander. Stay with her.
First judged! You need to get back here, now! Gonna sight
Where's the khaki thing off to now? You better find her. This is where you need to be. I hope you brought your auspexes.
Scan complete. Ready for next phase.
Yep.
The servo skull's waiting for your data. Don't keep her waiting. Still need more data. The skull's acquiring targets now.
Oh, we already got rid of the plane gun.
Servo skull's on the move. Try to keep up.
Yeah, we're working
You're
on it.
another scanning zone. Let's make the most of it.
Hotbusters coming in!
You know what to do!
Get it uploaded to the servo skull sharply. Come on, come on! You did good, but we need more targets. Follow the servo skull.
Already on it.
That's a hound!
Well, you're there, but you don't seem to be standing. Fancy telling me why?
least you got service gold. That's fine.
Thank you, Strike Team. We now have sufficient samples.
Push decent. Get moving. I'll get these samples to make us correct.
The door is open!
You need to group up!
Ammo crate!
For the next!
Unit penetrating here again.
These citizens expected protection, and how was their trust repaid?
What would you know on such matters?
This slave hungry won't give up!
Ah, the bigger they come, the closer they run us.
Inevitable! But it took too long!
Razor!
We're missing a body! Ranger!
Medicaid station! This guided passion serves no one! The path runs upwards! Down!
He's dead!
Blessed Emperor, forgive us for failing these citizens.
Do not weary his ears with your impertinent prayers. I can't think why Rannick thought your presence appropriate, let alone necessary.
I cannot answer for the interrogator's desires, Excellency.
Razor neutralized! We should be rising!
Should be doing a lot of things.
Bringing the gift of order is the highest duty.
The next is the next.
We will have no retreat after this.
Ow.
Protect us!
Judge them all! No exceptions! Kill the net gunner! I am reloaded!
Get back! Pass to the half-minute range! Get close! Hear the will of the hex!
Gunner!
Listen up! Breakers!
That one!
Waver!
Red gunner!
Dedicate
Ammo
station!
crate!
Dedicate station!
I feel myself.
We should use that ammunition!
Oh, that.
You know what to do!
Well, they're glad I found you.
I'm not impressed with your operatives, Sergeant Major, but they seem adequate.
Can't speak to that, Excellency. Maybe you should take it up with Rannick or Zola. They're always happy to talk.
We have a shotgunner!
Strike team! Full Specs is picking up hostiles inside. Let's do this proper, you hear?
Fight with zeal, scoundrels. Your betters are watching.
Oh yes, our betters that are watching. That's why we're the ones actually doing all the killing.
Dedicate station!
be able to find a phage tree if it was sliding right in front of them.
Ammo! Hound pacified!
Such abominable filth!
Strike team, your biotic drones are now capable of delivering the blessed unguent of shriving. Deploy them and stand by.
Already on it.
Secure the area.
Why is it?
This ain't done until the biotic probes are finished.
Right in the head!
Gonna take it!
How did you even get up there? I swear these dogs just go through walls.
Hold some time! Burning skeleton! The top flamer isn't a problem!
Monster! Stand well clear! Trapper close! I want them dead! First is gone to pieces!
Get back on track!
The disease is demonic in nature. You think that's gonna stop it, you dumb shit? Pretty nice stuff there. Combat shotgun, useless. The bolt pistol, on the other hand, is very nice. Oh, now you give me a stubby ball.
That one got a bit hairy by the end, didn't it? Still, he went in, did the job, and got out alive. Not everyone does. Chances are you won't next time. That phage tree's a nasty business, but you've given us the keys to a permanent solution. At least, so Karib says. Not that I understand every second word he uses. Either way, you've put Wolfer's nose out of joint, and that makes this a good day, whatever comes next.
And we have more benefits to finish up. Put in shotgunners. Let's go see what we can do over here. Do that. Kill enemies. Pet my cyber mastiff. I have. You just didn't count it for some reason. Stagger a monstrosity. Okay. Just go with this. Go over here, take care of this. Yes, we need higher ammo capacity. That one. Down sights. You don't have any other marks. How does this one do less damage, have less ammo? And I can put this in. So we're going to go with this. That. And where is that other new one? I know we picked it up. Yes, I know, I've already done that. Thanks, Jake. I just saw your comment. Now come here, it's time to get pet. Hell yeah. That's our good boy. I still can't get up one more, but we can work on some of these other things. Oh, they brought back the power outage one. It's kind of interesting. Where was it? Killed 3 enemies in a single grenade. And let me check.
Attention, varlets. The heretics have waylaid a cargo train at Manufactorum HL 1736. This train holds a special consignment pertaining to matters you would not understand, and that I do not care to explain. Your task is to secure the train and forget that you ever undertook this mission. If you do not do so voluntarily, I'm sure that Stephanie will oblige.
Oh, I'm sure. Because Stephanie is extremely powerful.
I seem to have forgotten authorizing this mission. Alas, heavy hangs the head of Ivan Rannick.
Yeah, I bet.
This mission is governed by the Pax Mechanicus, and by immutable concords inscribed in the Logistratex Machinarium.
No, didn't follow a word of that. But don't let me get in your way. I'm merely an intrigued and impartial observer.
I bet you are, Rannick.
Varlets, proceed to the production nexus, and thence to the consignment yard.
Major neutralized!
Peerless sense of direction.
There we go, now we can see where we're actually
Paying off again.
I have need of your weapon here!
Yeah, I bet you do.
Beauty! That's one!
Muti cleanse!
Yeah, take that fucker down.
I am still here! Alright! I need to reload!
doesn't hold a whole lot of ammo.
We're gonna capture! Bagging him up!
No, you're not. As soon as you show up, you get gunned down. That's kind of sad. Now I gotta catch up to everybody.
Why do you spend so much time with the Ogres? They are straightforward, loyal, both are valuable. And what do they think of you? That hardly matters.
Perhaps you'd enlighten me as to the reason for this grand excursion.
Interrogator.
Ah, hello.
Not in front of the varlets. They are not clear for that information.
I can never tell if you're being facetious.
Bye.
Nuncio Aquila out!
This is a good day.
Medicaid station. A welcome discovery.
Yeah, I do kind of need that.
I'll need to
damage. Survive a little longer.
Next, shotgunner! Move it alive!
Reload!
Execute! Right back of cover!
They hunger for judgment.
Hold your weapon! Mandated eater! Yes! Falling! Grenade through! Hot chamber! I want this finished! Another colonization! Target that truck! Nuncio Aquila out and running! Yours should always be
Now this skull I do know how to get very easily. It's just a time limit. Kinda gotta figure out.
I am very alone.
Forgive my curiosity, but this little jaunt will prove useful to the war effort.
Your attempt at interrogation is acknowledged, discarded, and ignored.
And let's go.
So much for polite, respectful authority.
All you do is find all the ones with the red symbol by them.
Go.
One of the easier ones. Honestly, the one trying to get Arclave of Barros through
You are all
the landing site in Throneside is probably one of the easiest looking ones, but it's weirdly complicated because it's a tight puzzle.
Forward access is governed by these cogitators. Deploy data interrogators.
That should keep the mutie quiet.
Data stream. Viable. This task, varlets. favours us. Assuming uplift.
Precision swell! You've been practiced! Do you feel you have something to prove? Judgment cannot be stopped! Listen up, Lex Breakers!
All systems green. Uplink restored.
Fine.
Data interrogation imminent.
This thing. Are you serious? The same one?
Mandated edict! Neural cleansing! Your attention, Blubberbutter!
Splendid! You may now proceed to coolant control. If the interrogator approves.
Oh, now she asks for permission. Granted with a smile and a song.
I heard a bomber. I don't know where he is.
The fight is here! A wholesome time! Kill that mutie!
Drag them down! Nothing not the mutant!
Tox fires have gone cold!
Now we're back. Dude, why did you run so far ahead of everybody?
Coolant control located. Continue with alacrity.
What leadership? I outdid
To be alone is to die. So why am I alone?
Everybody loves running ahead.
Ranger coming at us! This is your last warning!
I love that nobody came to help. What great teammates I have.
But not you, I notice. You are efficient.
I thought you would say ruthless.
I was being polite.
Oh, that one was flying.
You have reached your objective. Unleash the necessary violence.
I'm automatic.
Ah, hello.
Gun! Serves no one arbitrator. Take the ammunition.
First objective, neutralize Skyfire defenses.
On you, flame of fear!
line for support team.
Yep, go down.
Objectives complete. New priority. Survival against overwhelming odds.
Rough, my grenades.
I am not without some small ability. Hear the will of the left.
Oh, hello.
I commend the efficiency of your purge. Pursue to completion.
About to, yep. They're reconnecting immediately.
Attention, varlets. The heretics have waylaid a cargo train at Manufactorum HL 1736. This train holds a special consignment pertaining to matters you would not understand, and that I do not care to explain. Your task is to secure the train and forget that you ever undertook this mission. If you do not do so voluntarily, I'm sure that Stephanie...
Guess we'll see if we even counted anything I did. Lock up. Oh, there it goes.
Due to compromised flight path visibility, all military activities are suspended till sunup.
Morningstar. This is working. Curse this.
Yes, hello, Swagger.
I have vital information for techno-archaeologist Hadron Omega 77. I know of a facility hidden in one of Tertium's interzone voids. It holds the lost secrets of forging true
Mobian steel. How have I discovered this, you ask? A gentleman never boasts. But hurry. I fear the dastardly Mobian synths are getting closer all the time.
Stephanie has been asked
And
to
now I
help
have the
train
monstrosities too.
you to be better.
you gave me something fun. Let's see. Yeah, so anything I do that involves the Cyber Mastiff gets rid of Lone Wolf as a keystone. This one, I think it's Zappy. That one. Did it seriously just... There we go. Right, we got explosive, we got electrical, and we got our hound. So the hound's the one I'm going to stick with for the moment. But we have been going for 3 hours, so I am going to call it here. We've taken a pretty good look at how things have been restructured. Come here, Harbinger.
Are the Mobian steel shipments on track?
As near as anything ever is around here. I'll keep you posted.
So hopefully those who showed up enjoyed it. Thank you for the 100 views as of this moment. Thank you everybody for showing up, and I hope everybody enjoyed it. At least as many people showed up as they did. So thank you again, and hopefully everybody will have a good night, and I will hopefully see some of you back on Wednesday. I don't know what we're going to do, either Helldivers or Hunt, or both, I don't know. We'll think of something.